Okay, so we're with Juan Villa, navigator on Quantum Racing. Juan, yesterday, first of all, a tricky day for you guys.
Yeah, it was a tricky day. As usual, when the winds are so light, it gets very tricky, very shifty on the course, and very unstable breeze. And I think we probably did our first beat very well. Didn't end up very well at the top marks, but we're happy that we could manage to have some average or decent results at the end.
So how did you do that? You say your first beats were not good, but you always seem to be going forwards and getting better.
Yeah, I mean, from initially and so on, and then we just get into the phase of the shift, and then we can sail freer compared to the other boats and pick up our timing to tags and so on. So boat goes very well as well. Boat is fast on these conditions as well, and it managed to put us there and maybe having a little comeback.
Good. What's today going to be like today?
It's a different day today. We expect a front coming through. So southwest initially, some medium type southwest, like around 15 or 10 to 15. And then as the front comes through, it should shift to the northwest. So different than yesterday, a little bit more breeze today.
Is that good for you guys?
Yeah, we're looking forward to see every conditions, and we hope that medium conditions are okay for us. Seas will be flatter as well. So yeah, all good. We'll be happy to see how the boat behaves in those conditions now.
And race 3 of the Gasstra 52 World Championships is won by Ran. That victory brings them 1 point closer to the overall leaders, who are still Azura. Azura finished third in that race. In fact, Azura led in the early stages, seemed to have done everything right on the first beat. They had Interlodge just behind them. Interlodge actually led through the leeward gate, but it was on the second beat that Quantum Racing in particular and Ran went right. They profited on a little bit of a wind shift, a little bit more pressure, and they came round the final windward mark in first and second, and that was the way the race shaped up across the finish line. So as you say, it's still Azura just ahead by 3 points after this third race of the series, but the pressure is coming on all the time from Ran in particular, 2 race wins in a row, and Azura still very consistent with that third. So after the second day of racing at the Gasstra 52 World Championships here in Miami, there's a new leader. It's Ran Racing. Niklas Zennström's team have now won 3 races in a row when they won the second race today. They won from gun to gun, literally, came off the start line in great shape, led all the way around the course, and that now gives them a lead of 1 point ahead of Azura. Azura came in the water this morning with a small lead. Unfortunately, the Italian team only did a third and a fifth for the day, so that leaves them second, and Quantum Racing 1 point behind in third place. So only 3 points separating the top 3 after 4 races of these championships. Niklas Zennström's team absolutely on fire. Their first race of the championship yesterday was not so good. They were 7th. Since then it's been wins all the way, and today conditions much better. Stronger winds. We've seen up to 22 knots at times, particularly in the first race. Second race the breeze was down a little bit more and a bit more shifty. We're racing in towards the shore in Key Biscayne, and some big shifts, big gusts, and fantastic racing overall. Niklas Zennström's team then with that lead really have been the form team. Quantum Racing coming back nicely, very consistent and quick in the downwind conditions, and Azura then they were in the hunt in that second race, and they just faded, got into traffic a little bit, got out of phase with the shifts, and they went back to that 5th place, and that's really what lost them the overall lead. So it's been an interesting day then, very challenging conditions. As we move forward, join us again for the next races at the Gasstra 52 World Championships.